Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, welcome to Jim Will Travel. Pleasure to have you here. As you know, I'm a new channel. I've been picking up likes, subscriptions, helping me along. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you all. So today we're in the Welsh seaside resorts of Llandudno, North Wales. In my opinion, well, in lots of people's opinion, it's probably one of the nicest, if not the nicest, beach resorts within the United Kingdom. You come to Llandudno, there's no dirty back streets, there's no dodgy rundown buildings just behind the promenade. There's you don't see any rough people, you don't see much drug abuse or alcoholism on the streets. It's, and as far as I know, it's a very low crime rate. It's yeah, it's a nice resort. North Wales, Llandudno. Come along with me, check it out. Okay, over in the distance there, that rock mass, whoops, it's sticking out. That's the little orme. That rock mass sticking out into the bay. And we're looking along the beach here. As you can see, it's not a nice sandy beach, it's full of pebbles, big pebbles at that. It's not like Southampton. Pebbles are a little bit bigger. If you want sand, you have to go further south to the resort of Rill, Kimble Bay, Prestatyn, out towards that way. There you'll find sandy beaches, but the resorts aren't as nice as this. So here we are now, looking along the bay, Llandudno, we're on the beach. Now, you probably hear these rocks going underfoot here. It's not that easy to walk on, and it is dog friendly around here, but I don't think you'd really want to bring your doggy down here onto this beach, because with my big size 10s, I'm struggling to hold ground. So little doggy paws, I think that'd be a no-no. Okay, so behind me, there's not a great deal behind me now. So we're walking south to north, we're walking towards Llandudno Pier. As you can see, it is a popular resort. There's a coach there, Leon's Coaches. He's dropping off at that hotel there, the Four Oaks Hotel. Well, I say he's dropping off, he's probably picking people up to take them into Snowdonia National Park, because this is a great spot for exploring the Snowdonia National Park. It's only a few miles away. Betws Coed, all those places. Llywydfa, which is the Welsh name for Mount Snowdon. Sorry to the Welsh people for pronouncing that wrong, but it's something like Llywydfa and Snowdonia National Park. It's actually, the Welsh name is Eryri. Now, I'm English, so I've probably got those pronunciations completely wrong, but at least I'm having a go. And over there we have the Hydro Hotel. If you're ever on holiday, if you ever come here with a company called Alpha Travel, a coach company called Alpha Travel, that's where you'll be staying, the Hydro. And I'm just going to continue our walk now along the bay. We're going to head out towards the pier. It's currently early March. I was hoping to travel up to the Great Orme on the tram and come back down on the cable car, but sadly it's a bit too early for them yet. They're not running yet, but that's a video for the future. Okay, so in the distance there we've got the pier, that large white building ahead of us. That's actually the Britannia Grand Hotel, quite a notable landmark within Llandudno. Britannia Grand Hotel, quite run down now. It's in the past it's been a premium hotel. It's in a fantastic location, and if you do ever stay there, say it's cheap and cheerful, but these balconies facing, especially the top floors, if you go there, stand on the balcony and look across the bay of Llandudno, you get an awesome view of the bay. So as I say, in this time you have to be somebody to stay there, you have to be somebody of substance. So let's crack on. As you can see, folks, from the shadow, the sun's firmly behind me. The wind's firmly behind me, and actually makes a change to be outdoors filming and not having a bleached out white wintry sky. I like these little kiosks they have all along the prom, so you just sit down, chill out, eat your packed lunch, and this project was funded by the Welsh government. That's nice to see, because of course a lot of the English resorts, Blackpool, that type of thing, and nothing's funded by anyone. Everything's just going into wreck and ruin, but it's not the case here. It's not the case. Over here we have the Marine Hotel, along from at the Imperial. Grand buildings, really grand buildings. You can tell it's in the Victorian era this was the place to be. It wouldn't have been a cheap resort back then. It would have probably been the equivalent of going to the Seychelles now. But see, these old hotels are massive, and sadly there are quite a few of them closing down now. So we continue to bimble. Now, wherever you go in North Wales, South Wales, Mid Wales, all over Wales, you're going to see bilingual signs. Just see some of them there. I think it's a cracking language, the Welsh language. It actually shouldn't be called Welsh, it should be called Briton, because it is actually the only true British language. Oh, listen to that car. That sounds rough. Yeah, it is actually the only true British language. Like, the letter U is an I, unless it's preceded with an H. Two L's together is one letter. Something like two D's together is one letter. Something like, forgive me, I'm English. A W is a U, an F is a V, unless it's two F's together, then it becomes F again. And yeah, it's a W with a little across the top as an U, and yeah, it really is, I find anyway, really is an interesting language. And if I was Welsh, I'd certainly be learning Welsh language. I don't think it'd be too easy for an Englishman to pick up, but I actually originate from a town called Ellesmere Port, so it's not too far from the Welsh border. And years ago I used to have a round where I was delivering items around North Wales and all the rural areas and all the farms, so I managed to sort of pick a few words out, as it were, and I did take an interest in it, yeah. So just turn you around here, and here we have this nice little bandstand. Isn't that cool? Llandudno Town Band summer concerts, Sunday and Monday evenings, 7:30 to 8:30 on the bandstand, starting 25th of May. The deck chairs available. Yes, that's a nice touch. As you can see, we're getting closer to the pier, my grand hotel. So what do you call these things here? It's like a column, a post, and it's just full of advertisements, and it sort of reminds me of the type of thing you get on mainland Europe, Paris, that type of thing. There's parking meter there. See, plenty of parking in Llandudno, but between daytime hours you do have to pay. I believe it's free at night, but certainly during the day. It's going to cost you a few bob, not too much. Anyway, let's crack on. Let's bimble. Okay, Llandudno. Did I tell you how to pronounce that properly? Llandudno, remember to use an I. Llandudno, North Wales. Just going to spin you around here, show you a couple of casualties. The Queen's Hotel, massive building, closed down. Right next to it we have the White House, another massive hotel, again closed down. So the White House is closed down. Hey Donald, come out. Okay, situated all over Llandudno, especially the Promenade, you'll find these figures like this. This is the Mad Hatter, and that is because the writer of Alice in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll, this is where he was when he had his inspiration to write Alice in Wonderland. He was on holiday here, spent some time here. So you'll find these characters, you'll find the March Hare, and say they've got the Mad Hatter here and various other things. Lewis Carroll himself actually came not far from here, from a place called Daresbury, near Warrington in Cheshire. So you can look out for these things as you're walking along the prom. Okay, and here we have the St George's Hotel, 4-star. Now I would say that's probably the poshest hotel on Llandudno Promenade. It's certainly the nicest looking, but yeah, beautiful hotel. As you can see, it's a nice warm day. We've got palm trees, well not palm trees, but it's a nice touch, isn't it? Oh, somebody's seeing the camera, she's turning her back and she's off. I've only just started this walking around with a camera, and it's on this big extension stick with a battery pack, and I've got a mic clip to my lapel, and straight away people see you and you get funny looks, strange looks, and it's quite weird trying to get used to it, but I am doing stuffing. Well, I think it's largely due to these you get these YouTubers and they turn up at these rallies and demonstrations, and they're actually bait farmers. They goad people into reactions and situations erupt that aren't very pleasant. So I think anybody walking around with a camera is held in the same light. Oh, there's some of my passengers there. Hello passengers. You right, having a nice time? Yeah, a few of my customers there. And there's the Grand Hotel, the Britannia Grand Hotel again, and the Pier. We're getting closer, Here we are, looking out to sea. This ramp we're on now, I actually saw the guy just coming out to sea early, just had his trunks on, and he'd been doing a spot of while swimming in the sea, and I said, was it warm? And by the look on his face, no, it wasn't. So once again, there's a little arm casting into the sunlight there. Just listen to that water. Nothing better than that sound, is there? Just the Irish Sea gently lapping against the shoreline. Here we are, the view along the beach. There's no tackiness here, guys. It's there's nothing tacky. There's no tacky souvenir shops. Pardon me. No tacky souvenir shops. The only thing that resembles tacky, if you just look in the distance there, you see the just the blue, those shops under the blue. You're going to get your Diddy donuts and chips and stuff like that, but that's not tacky, that's seaside. But yeah, and you just look at those the rock formation up there. That's part of the Great Orme of Llandudno. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, that flag there you see with the black background, gold cross. Go on, I want a little bit of breeze to open it up. Come on, give us a little bit of breeze. Well, basically, it's a golden cross on a black background. And that is actually the official flag of Wales. I know we don't see it a lot. We see the dragon on the green and white background, but that is the actual flag of Wales. I think that could be the cross of St David. Yeah, there we go. We're getting a bit of a flurry now. Yeah, but that's actually the Welsh flag. It's nice. I like it. Okay, so straight ahead here we have the Llandudno War Memorial with all the poppy wreaths neatly laid. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. Just behind that we have the Bay Tree Hotel. That's currently the hotel I'm staying in. We're on like an intersection here, and straight ahead of us, it's one of the main roads out of Llandudno. It also takes you down to the Llandudno tramway. Sadly not running at the moment, otherwise I would have taken you up there free of charge. Well, free of charge for you, but it would have costed me a few quid. Okay, so we've come to the end of the bay now, and we're actually at the entrance to the pier. Pier, it's actually 700 metres long. I think it's probably the second largest pier in Wales, but yeah, it's a fair old way out into the sea. You used to be able to fish off the end with my special permit, but sadly, I don't think that's the case these days. Like a spot of fishing myself, but the main beach for fishing, well, as you see, there's lots of pebbles and rocks, and the beach is quite shallow. You'd have to be able to cast at least 200 metres, I would imagine. I can, by the way, show off. So here we are. There's the pier, start of the pier, and the Grand Britannia Grand Hotel there. Okay, filming into the sun, apologies. Okay guys, well, about the entrance to the pier now, well, the opening to the pier. It's still land in front of us, but just beyond that, that's where the pier boards start. And I'm glad to say it is, it's free. Unlike some piers in the UK, you have to pay, but this is all free. Let's go and take a look. say, so we're in the amusement arcade at the end of the pier. As you can see, this is fully open. The grabber's all right. Not many people win on these things. Bully's Russell Prize. Let's get out of here. I hate these places. Okay, we're here at the end of the pier. Some 700 metres out into the Irish Sea. It's nice and calm. The Irish Sea lapping up against the stanchions. Over there, the great home of Llandudno. The Ocean's Bar there, looks like it's gearing up to start the season. All the benches, tables. Sorry, we are closed. Well, I didn't want a pint anyway, it's too early. Cup of tea, I want a cup of tea. And just look at that, folks. You can see why this has been a popular resort since Victorian times. Okay, I'm going to go back along the pier now and find somewhere else to bimble to, because seen enough of this. Oh look, that's a vital thing. Free toilets, guys, free toilets. Okay, so I've done the pier, I've done the promenade. What I've done now, I've actually backtracked through the town. I'm going to show you the town. As I say, if the tram and cable car had been operating on the Great Orme, I would have taken you up there, but I'll save that for another day, when the season actually kicks in next time I'm here, hopefully, and I'll do that then. But otherwise things are going to get a bit too messy on the video, and the editing's going to get a bit too messy, so I think that's the best thing to do. Okay, so we're just approaching Llandudno Station, so I'll wake you up when we get there. Okay, so straight ahead is here, that's Llandudno Train Station. Gets services in from Chester, Bangor, all over the country you can get here. And obviously this was the making of Llandudno Train Station. At the station, there's all your bilingual signs here. Some of them are ridiculous. I mean, craggy done, got it twice. Why? Doesn't matter what nationality. Oh, and here we have the Alice in Wonderland trail here, straight outside the station. Yeah, plenty of these around. She don't look too happy. That's what we're doing now. We're just going to take a walk to the main shopping area, the main shopping street, because it's not very picturesque where I am at the moment. But as I say, there's no rough parts. I've seen one homeless person so far, but I don't really think he was homeless, because had this huge doggy with him, and the doggy had a nice shiny coat. The doggy was well cared for, but massive doggy that'd eat 10 times more than I'd eat. So I don't know. Could have been fake homeless. In fact, I think he probably was. Okay, that's been born. So I've just walked from the train station down towards the town centre, or in Welsh, Canal Dref. Everything's in Welsh here, but most of the people here are actually Scousers. You'll hear more Scouse accents than Welsh. So this is it, the main shopping high street. It's a cracking day today. Over in the far distance you see the Great Hall. And here again we have the White Rabbit from again from the Alice in Wonderland trail, the Alice Trail. I'll just bring you down here. Don't know exactly how many statues there are, but oh look, somebody's left a hat. So yep, it's been built. It's nice little gardens, this. Very genteel, sedate. Tell you what you do see a lot here. It's like Benidorm but without the intense heat. There's lots and lots of Madge scooters. There's Madge scooters everywhere. So that just reflects how flat. I know we're surrounded by mountains and hills, but yeah, everywhere else is as flat as a pancake. So ideal for Madge scooters, etc. The only hill you're likely to encounter is if you're actually staying at the Britannia Grand Hotel. That is up a hill. But everything else hereabouts, it's all nice and flat. King's Arms Public House, being in there. Some of the pubs can be quite expensive, but it is a holiday resort after all. The Welsh Rock Shop there. Oh look, Turkish barber. They're everywhere, aren't they? I'm going to confuse one day and go in and ask for a haircut.
Hi, Val.
I would. Yeah, I'm cashless, sorry. That was the a chap begging, but I think he was begging for some sort of charity. Not again, all these wonderful buildings. And I wasn't telling lies, I am cashless. I don't use cash anymore because in my job I'm everywhere, all over the Europe, so I just use my card everywhere, my debit card.
I only have my cash. I don't really spend it because you don't like me spending it.
Trinity Church, I do believe. Okay, KSC, all the usual suspects. Oh, there's a load of Madge scooters there, a Madge scooter hire shop. Historical Wales, got all your rock shops, your fudge shops, your souvenir shops. But I have to say, none of them are tacky. They're all quite tasteful. Nice, isn't it? We have a little indoor shopping mall here. Other side. And we bimble on. Incidentally, if you're ever planning a trip to Llandudno when you're driving, of course you have to remember that Wales, it's largely 20 mile per hour speed limits in urban areas, so they drop from the 30 down to 20. So I know for people who live in England close to the border, I think a few of them can fall foul quite often. They come from England for a day out and where they used to drive in 30 in urban zones, then they suddenly find themselves in hot water a few miles over the border. But this roundabout here with the exotic trees, it's nicely done. Nicely done. Okay, we're just coming to one of the most important places in Llandudno now. It's not even lunchtime yet, but the temperature's starting to drop. Now, in my humble opinion, this is one of the most important places in Llandudno. The Palladium. And this, ladies and gents, is a local Wetherspoons, and I'm going for my late breakfast because I've been filming, walking around for 3 hours now, so I need a break. I need some sustenance. See you inside. So here we are, my favourite pub chain, Llandudno, the Palladium. Having a late breakfast. Early lunch, brunch. Get on that. Mine is Benedict. Muffins, black pudding, poached egg, with lashings and lashings of hollandaise sauce, and a lovely mug of tea. All for about £8. What's not to like? Now what's the Wetherspoons? This is, look at the size of this place. The Palladium, an old theatre. Wetherspoons, Llandudno, the Palladium. Awesome building. And I'm just heading back to the hotel now. I've been out for about, well, good old time now, and I've got get this thing edited up. The sun's shining. Yeah, so if you've made it this far, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for all the recent likes, subs, greatly appreciated. Okay, hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye now.